Tell me if you've ever seen this. When your Scrum Master is out of the office, your daily Scrum isn't happening. And so here's an interesting situation where it's not that your daily Scrum never happens. It happens when you, the Scrum Master, are there, when you're present, but when you're out, it doesn't happen at all. What's happening here is that your developers, your team members, they're not finding value in the daily Scrum, but they think that you do. And so essentially that daily Scrum, instead of being a meeting for the developers, by the developers, is now a meeting for you, the Scrum Master, to address your needs, your goals. My advice here is, one day, don't show up. Don't telegraph it, don't ask someone to cover for you, don't ask somebody else to take notes or anything like that, just don't show up, and then observe what happens. Will the Scrum still take place? Will it start on time? Will somebody capture the key issues and communicate them to you? And then later on, maybe in the retrospective, take a moment with your team to discuss it. The daily Scrum is intended to provide value to your developers. It's create a synchronization on what's happening and how do we best move forward. It's a quick 15 minutes in order to align ourselves in what we want to do. It doesn't need to be tremendously valuable. It just needs to offer 15 minutes of value to developers to just make sure that we're on the same page. If it starts becoming about your needs, the Scrum Master, what is information you want to see, or maybe the needs of somebody else, well then all of a sudden it's likely your developers aren't finding it valuable anymore. Help your developers find ways to really focus on their needs. The most important question that we need to answer at any given Scrum is, what do we want to accomplish today? What are the opportunities today? We're going to be back here in the Scrum in 24 hours. In that 24 hours, what do we want to have accomplished? That's what we're trying to answer in that daily Scrum. Make it about those developers and what they can accomplish, not about your needs.